at Southern Art Gallery, and today we are looking at the Core watercolor paints. This is the high Chroma set, and Core used to come in these really large boxes, but now they are coming in these much smaller boxes. It's a nice little tin, has a little mixing area in here, and it comes with 6 5-milliliter tubes, and the colors in this set are cobalt teal. Let's see, we'll just put them up here and we'll just put it out as we go. This is cobalt teal. This is the pigment number on this is PG50. Oh, they come out quickly out of the tubes. The light fastness on this says that it's excellent. This is green gold. It comes out, wants to keep coming out of the tube for some reason. The light fastness on this says that it's good. So I don't know the difference in Core's in their light fast ratings, but this is quinacridone gold. And again, it comes out of the tube. It's ready to come out of the tubes. This is transparent pyrrole orange. The pigment on this is PO71. Let's see, ooh, and that is bright, and it continues to come out of the tube also. Wonder why they're doing that. They must be under pressure. This is quinacridone magenta. The light fastness is excellent on this. The light fastness on the transparent pyrrole orange is good. Whatever that means. So imagine it's a little bit less than the excellent. I don't know if there's a category between good and excellent, but we will see. And this is dioxazine purple. It has an excellent light fastness, and the pigment on this is PV23. These are all single pigment colors with the exception of the Quin Gold. Ooh, and that just tons of that came out. Look at that. Okay then. Alrighty, and what we're going to do is we're going to swatch these out. So let's put that up there. Let's put a little water on them. This is my first experience with Core paints, so I'm not sure how that's going to go, but let's swatch them out first. Let's do the cobalt teal, just a gorgeous color. I have cobalt teal in, I think it's Daniel Smith. I'll have to look and see. All right, and that's beautifully transparent. This is the green gold, which is much greener than I expected, but see, it has the yellow underneath, so you can see it gets more yellow when you apply it. Let's try the Quin Gold, which their Quin Gold is that the, yeah, that's the Quin Gold, and it is extremely orange. My goodness, that is way too orange for me. It's a pretty orange. It is not a good Quin Gold in my opinion. I wouldn't use that as a Quin Gold. This is the transparent pyrrole orange, and you can see it's a bit more opaque because it has the pyrrole in it. And pie roll is more opaque or semi-opaque. Beautiful orange though. Not sure what I would use that for. I don't use a lot of orange. This is their quinacridone magenta. And that is an incredibly beautiful color. Now that's a PR 122. Quinacridone magentas are either PR 122 or generally they're a PV 19. One or the other, but that's a beautiful color right there. Now I would use that. And then their dioxazine purple. It's just as you would expect it. It's incredibly dark. Beautiful color. Okay. I like all these colors, with the exception of the Quin Gold. I'm kind of disappointed in that. But this also came with a little color chart here that shows you all their colors. And if you're not familiar with Core, they are made by Golden. And Golden is just most famous for their acrylics. They do a lot of mediums. They're an American company. And they are venturing into the world of watercolor. So we'll see how they do. We're going to mix right now. We're going to mix the teal and the orange and see what happens. Sometimes you can get a really pretty combination here with that mixture, but that's not happening with these. Let's put a little more teal in there and see what we get. That's what I was hoping for, was this kind of a sea green color. But it's leaning more to the brown than the... But you could get it with a lot of that. Teal might be a little too light to get it. But it's leaning there in that direction, so... That's your teal and your pyrrole orange. Transparent pyrrole orange. Let's try their green gold and see what happens. We're going to mix that with the pyrrole orange. See what happens there. We should be able to get something that looks like fall in there. It's kind of a pretty color. Nice gold. That's actually prettier. That would be a better Quin Gold than what they have here. So they need to mix these two and get their Quin Gold that way, in my opinion. Okay, and here's the Quin Gold, which again is way too orange. And we take a little bit of dioxazine purple, which is an extremely strong color, so you don't need much of it. We should get a nice brown in there. A lot of people say that like Core paints, say that it's because they just explode on the page when you put them in water. So we'll see what happens. We'll do that in a second. Okay, so that's not a surprise. All right, let's take the teal over here. And hopefully this should make a really beautiful combination with the quinacridone magenta, which really is a lovely color. Yes, there you go. That's what I was hoping for. Should make a real, very beautiful purple. Vivid, beautiful purple. And it does. Now that's what I expected from that. Okay, let's take the green gold, which is really a very pretty color on its own. And let's bring that down a little bit. It's very yellow underneath though. Let's see what we get here. Some sort of an orange, I would think. Nice orange there. I meant to use the Quin Gold. That's what I was looking for. Some kind of a green. There, it's still a really, really vivid green. Nope, it's getting darker. Okay, good. It's not a bad green. Let's get a line of clear water here. All right, let's take the teal. See, this is what people say about the core. See how it spreads? Let's try the purple. See, that's beautiful. So if you like texture and you like granulation and you do a lot of wet in wet, then I think you would find these colors a lot of fun to play with, truthfully, because they really do spread. I mean, it's amazing. I don't know of any other brand that quite does like that. Okay, that might be a little too dry there. Okay, so I have compared the core with some of the watercolors that I currently have. And as you can see, this is PG50 Cobalt Teal by Daniel Smith, and they look exactly the same. This is Azo Green by M. Graham, and the pigment is the same. It looks the same as the core, so you can use those interchangeably. This is Quinacridone Magenta. It's the same pigment by Turner. It's a little bit more violet than this one. This is Da Vinci's Da Vinci Violet, and it's the same pigment as the dioxazine purple, so you could use those interchangeably. This is the Quinacridone Gold that I like by M. Graham. It's the same pigments, but hopefully you can see that it's not, their formulation is just different. I put them side by side so you could see them. This is just way too orange for Quinacridone Gold, in my opinion. I don't have another orange. I hope you found this helpful. And if you did, please subscribe, and I will continue to put out these videos that I think you will find helpful. Thank you for joining me.